In 2004 we received the sequel to Ginger Snaps, part of the Second Sight trilogy box set. Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed had the unenviable task of following up what I think is an absolute tremendous opening movie, and this one's directed by Brigitte and is somehow almost on par with that, being a fantastically interesting and dark film that again has very strong thematics. This time the theme of this one is addiction and how it affects people's lives, as we see here. We open up with Brigitte, who is struggling to deal with the fact that she is changing a lot quicker than she would like. She's trying to find a solution to the werewolfism that is running through her blood, the lycanthropy that's taking over her, and she is trying her best to stop this from ruining, destroying, killing her. And she, at the start of this one, almost ODs on her wolfsbane and wakes up to find herself within a mental asylum.
My guess is you're not afraid of needles.
This is Werewolf Interrupted. She is there dealing with all kinds of wrongs that are going on from the people that should be looking after them, just trying to fix herself but not being allowed to, because she has to tick off all the boxes of these people who are determined to make things as difficult as possible for Brigitte.
I need it.
Yeah, you said that before. Why'd you have to go and do this?
Now you may be wondering where Ginger comes up to in this one, and I won't give too much away, but she is there in little bits now and again offering advice to Brigitte, and it's a nice idea, and I really kind of like the way this evolves. It doesn't feel like a cash-in sequel. It doesn't feel like something that's been made just to bank on the success of the first one. It feels like it genuinely has something to say, and it genuinely evolves the story of Brigitte.
Ginger, we really need to talk. These last few days, I have been feeling very left out.
Of course, we get some other characters introduced in this one that I really enjoy as well. Ghost is probably the main one, this young girl who kind of floats through the world watching, paying attention, soaking up all kinds of information. Is someone that I really grew to love throughout it. Very early on, she clicks onto the idea that Brigitte is a werewolf, and she deems that it's her job to help her throughout this. There are multiple nasty people throughout this, from an orderly that takes advantage of the young girls in this addicted state that they have. The person that runs the program here, who seems unwilling to actually listen to what is being said, but again keeps inferring things based on her own history. But I feel that the relationship here between Ghost and Brigitte and this werewolf that is tracking her consistently through the film offers some wonderfully unique set pieces. Again, the effects, the horror are terrific. They really land really well. But the ending of this one is something particularly special. I love the darkness that comes out here. This is a film that doesn't stick to typical formulas. It may do for some of the film, but that ending completely shirks the norm and try something very different. I appreciate the ending a hell of a lot. Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed is almost as good as the first one. It could be better. I'm unsure as yet. I need to think more on it. It's been a number of years since I rewatched these, but it is a very effective, very worthwhile sequel. Something that I can wholeheartedly say you need to check it out. It's great. As good as the first one. Let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras. Let's go to the extras. We have an audio commentary with the director Brett Sullivan, executive producers John Fawcett and Noah Siegel, and the producer Paula Devonshire. We have Girl Interrupted, an interview with the director Brett Sullivan, which runs for 24 minutes 10 seconds. He talks about being the editor for Ginger Snaps, the character of Ghost, and getting the correct writers for this film. Then we have the Bloody Lunar Cycle, an interview with writer Megan Martin, which is 20 minutes 32 seconds. She talks about getting the job, making a very different kind of sequel, tackling different thematics. Behind the scenes, we have Beast is Built, which is 1 minute 9 seconds, which just shows the evolution of the creature design. Locations is 5 minutes 53, where we see a set built from models all the way up to the practical location. Then we have special makeup effects, which is 5 minutes 25 seconds, where we see test makeup being applied. Special effects is 1 minute 44, where you see some fire effects and some blood effects. Behind the scenes stunts is 3 minutes 56, where you see a couple of minor stunts being performed. Fun on the set is 4 minutes 16 and just has the cast and crew goofing around. Deleted scenes is 12 minutes 35. This comes with additional commentary as well. The audition tapes are 12 minutes 12, where we get to see most of our characters performing scenes from the film, which is really interesting. And then we have storyboard, which is 3 minutes 55, which pretty much just shows us certain scenes as they were drawn. And that's the extras for Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed. There we have it. Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed is a terrific sequel. When people talk about sequels that are as good as the first one, why is this never mentioned? Because it really is that great. I would love to know your opinion of this one, so let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.